Good day, everybody. Let's do a discussion on neuroprotective agents, and I've kind of found I found a good article on that. I wanted to share that because sometimes these articles that I find um, disappear on me, and so I found this one's actually really good, and I found increasing BDNF, increasing um, brain BDNF stands for brain-derived neurotrophic factor, nerve growth factor, increasing nerve growth factor, and GF, and using neuroprotective agents. There's some overlap on those, but like can improve mood and cognition, and there's a lot of benefits for those things. They can particularly helpful for people with with you have mood disorders. If you have in terms of neuroprotective agents, they're helpful for several different disorders. So anyway, this article I found, actually I used search engine, and then it's from the National Library of Medicine, NIH.gov, and the title of the article is Mechanisms and Potential Benefits of Neuroprotective Agents in Neurological Health. And there's several authors. Looks like there's author from Turkey, Portugal, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. So there's several different articles or authors that contributed to this article. Um, so and some of this is overlapping from the previous discussion I did on brain-derived neurotrophic factor, and but I'll read I'll read the abstract and just kind of go over the table that they provide in terms of some of the things that some of the neuroprotective agents that they list. And so the abstract, the brain contains many interconnected and complex cellular and molecular mechanisms. Injury to the brain causes permanent dysfunctions in these mechanisms, so it continues to be an area where surgical intervention cannot be performed except for the removal of tumors and the repair of some aneurysms. Some agents that can cross the blood-brain barrier and reach neurons show neuroprotective effects in the brain due to their anti-apoptotic, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties. In particular, some agents act by reducing or modulating the accumulation of protein aggregates in neurodegenerative diseases, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, and prion disease, caused by protein accumulation. Substrate accumulation caused increased oxidative stress and stimulates the brain's immune cells, microglia, and astrocytes to secrete pro-inflammatory cytokines. Long-term or chronic neuroinflammatory response triggers apoptosis. Brain damage is observed with neuronal apoptosis, and brain functions are impaired. This situation negatively affects processes such as motor movements, memory, perception, and learning. Neuroprotective agents prevent apoptosis by modulating molecules that play a role in apoptosis. In addition, they can improve impaired brain functions by supporting neuroplasticity and neurogenesis. Due to the important roles that these agents play in central nervous system damage or neurodegenerative diseases, it is important to elucidate many mechanisms. This review provides an overview of the mechanisms of flavonoids, which constitute a large part of the agents with neuroprotective effects, as well as vitamins, neurotransmitters, hormones, amino acids, and their derivatives. It is thought that Understanding these mechanisms will enable the development of new therapeutic agents and different treatment strategies. And then it goes the introduction of the brain. I'll read a bit more. It talks about how some of these neuroprotective agents can cross the blood-brain barrier. The brain remains an area where intervention cannot be performed except for the removal of tumors and repair of some aneurysm. For this reason, brain injuries such as concussions and strokes are thought to be impossible to reverse. In neuroscience, it is necessary to understand the cellular and molecular events and chronic events causing neuronal death and serious neurocognitive impairment following hypoxia, ischemia, hypoglycemia, and epileptogenic crises. However, it is very important to understand the function of agents that provide neuroprotection in these inaccessible regions of the brain. Most agents can cross the blood-brain barrier and reach individual neurons. Neuroprotective agents are used to protect neuronal structure and function and reverse or prevent some of the damage by reducing or stopping neuron loss. So then they provide a chart, and this is or kind of a graph, or I don't know how you say it, but anyway, so you have there's it talks about neurodegeneration, and then with neurodegeneration there's cognitive dysfunction, mood disorders, and motor dysfunction. So any type of neurodegeneration causing any of those three things, or all of them. The neuronal apoptosis. I didn't really say much about apoptosis, but my understanding is that apoptosis is the death of neurons. I'll just type that in. Apoptosis is a form of programmed cell death that occurs in multicellular organisms, characterized by cellular changes such as cell shrinkage and nuclear fragmentation. It plays a crucial role in development and maintaining cellular health by eliminating damaged or unwanted cells. Oxidative stress, it increases that. Neuronal apoptosis, like I said, neurodegeneration will increase that, increases oxidative stress, increases inflammatory response, and then there's the neuroprotective agents. They can kind of reverse that. There's and it has 5 different areas of effects: anti-inflammatory effect, antioxidant effect, anti-apoptotic effect, supporting neuronal plasticity, modulation of protein aggregation. So some of these are the anti-inflammatory effect. There's there's a lot of these with anyway, I'm not going to go over this chart, but I wanted to go over some of the and we went over the Alzheimer's disease, the neurodegenerative diseases, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease, and ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. Irreversible damage to neurons is observed, but after the accumulation of toxic protein aggregates. And then this is the table I want to go over. I spent a little more time on this table than I did in the last chart. So the potential benefits and action mechanisms of neuroprotective agents. So there's several of them that they discuss. One of them is curcumin, and mechanism of action, and anti-inflammatory, immunomodulator, antioxidant. Potential benefits: protecting substantia nigra neurons, treating spinal cord injuries, and reducing the risk of AD and PD, I believe that's Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease, and ALS. That one's well known. And then we got resveratrol, and action mechanisms: antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-apoptotic, and inhibits A beta accumulation. And the potential benefits: regulating mitochondrial function, improving balance and motor coordination by promoting remyelination and protecting neurodegeneration. And then we got green tea polyphenols, action mechanisms: antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, anti-apoptotic, inhibits AB accumulation. So I don't know if that's like beta or what the hell it is. I think that's kind of a symbol. Like some of these symbols, I don't know for sure, but I think that's that B with the line through it. I think that's possibly beta. I don't know for sure. I'll say AB accumulation until I learn what that is. So resveratrol. Okay, so we got so we're on green tea polyphenols, and then so potential benefits: protecting spinal cord injuries and Alzheimer's disease pathogenesis, improving cognitive functions, and suppressing the expression of pro-apoptotic genes. And then there's the last one in this I don't know that this is like a specific category. It might be polyphenol. No. Anyway, it doesn't say which. It just says neuroprotective agents. So quercetin, the action mechanisms are antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, inhibits AB accumulation. I'm just going to say AB accumulation. Antidepressant. And then the potential benefits: increasing neurogenesis, preventing dopaminergic neuron loss, and restoring mitochondria. And then, so now we got some categories of polyphenols. And so just compounds for, and now we got neuroprotective agent. Anyway, polyphenols, and then it gives a list of polyphenols. So there's ginkgo biloba extract, and then the action mechanisms: AMPB. See if I can remember that. Action mechanisms: immunomodulatory, antioxidant, antidepressant, and anti-inflammatory. And potential benefits: improving cognitive and behavioral function, reducing glutamate excitotoxicity. Next one is anthocyanins. And action mechanisms: antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-apoptotic. And potential benefits: preventing neurotoxicities and neuronal loss, regulating synaptic plasticity. Luteolin. Action mechanisms: anti-inflammatory, anticonvulsant, anxiolytic, inhibits AB accumulation. Potential benefits: treating epilepsy, improving behavioral function, protecting AD Alzheimer's disease pathogenesis. Apiginin. I'm not familiar with that, so I don't know if I butchered that one or not. But anyway, action mechanisms: immunomodulatory, anti-inflammatory, inhibits AB accumulation, antioxidant, antidepressant. Potential benefits: protecting Alzheimer's disease pathogenesis, providing energy homeostasis, improving psychiatric disorders. Fisetin. Fisetin, what is the action mechanism? AM. Anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, inhibits AB accumulation. And potential benefits: preventing neuronal dysfunction and death, protecting AD pathogenesis, and reducing glutamate exotoxicity. Vitamin B, action mechanisms: anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and potential benefits: improving cognitive impairment, treating the tau-mediated neurotoxicity. Vitamin C, action mechanisms: anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-apoptotic. Potential benefits: providing neural differentiation and myelin formation, improving motor functions. Vitamin D, action mechanisms: anti-inflammatory, immunomodulatory, and antioxidant. Potential benefits: regulating cell differentiation and proliferation, providing longevity, and improving cognitive functions. Vitamins and vitamin-like compounds. Vitamin E, action mechanisms: antioxidant, anti-apoptotic, anti-inflammatory, antidepressant. Potential benefits: protecting microglial toxicity, improving emotional disorders. Vitamin K, action mechanism: antioxidant. Potential benefits: for protecting dementia, improving memory, and preventing intestinal dysbiosis. Coenzyme Q10, action mechanism: antioxidant. Potential benefits: improving emotional disorders, protecting mitochondrial function and nigrostriatal dopaminergic system, protecting Parkinson's disease, improving cognitive functions, and treating autistic spectrum disorder. Melatonin, action mechanisms: anti-apoptotic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, inhibits AB accumulation. Potential benefits: improving the outcome of ischemic stroke, protecting Alzheimer's disease pathogenesis. Estrogen, estradiol 17B, antioxidant, action mechanism: antioxidant, and potential benefits: protecting ischemic brain injury and dopaminergic neurons in the substantia nigra. Next, we have neurotransmitters. Serotonin and selective serotonin reuptake inhibitors, SSRIs. Action mechanism: antioxidant, antidepressant, neuromodulatory. Potential benefits: controlling of mood, anxiety, sleep, improving depression. Dopamine and agonists. Action mechanisms: antioxidant. Potential benefits: supporting the survival of nerve cells, promoting the synthesis of growth factors and neurogenesis. And then there's GABA, gamma aminobutyric acid, and agonists. Action mechanism: antidepressant. Potential benefits: strengthening immunity, reducing anxiety and stress, improving insomnia and cognitive symptoms of schizophrenia patients. Next is acetylcholine. Action mechanism: antidepressant, inhibits AB accumulation, and potential benefits: controlling skeletal muscle and the autonomic nervous system, improving attention, memory, and learning, and protecting Alzheimer's disease pathogenesis. Next is adrenaline and noradrenaline. Action mechanism: antioxidant, anti-apoptotic, and anti-inflammatory. And potential benefits: affecting memory, movement, and attention, regulating neuroplasticity, and controlling glial activation. Next is category is amino acids and its derivatives. Our next class. First one is creatine. Action mechanisms: antioxidant, anti-apoptotic, and anti-inflammatory. Potential benefits: protecting against hypoxic, ischemic, and neurodegenerative, reducing the loss of dopaminergic neurons for Parkinson's disease, improving motor performance for ALS. Next is N-acetylcysteine. Action mechanisms: antioxidant. Potential benefits: controlling mood swings such as depression and bipolar disorder. And next is activated protein C. Action mechanisms: anti-inflammatory and anti-apoptotic. And this is involved in inhibiting potential benefits and inhibiting the tumor suppressor protein p53 and preventing apoptosis in the hypoxic human brain. And we have brain-derived neurotrophic factor. And action mechanism is anti-inflammatory, anti-apoptotic, and antidepressant. And potential benefits: providing survival and plasticity of nerve cells, controlling depression and antidepressant mechanisms. So next class is proteins. It's glial cell derived. This is the same class. BDNF and glial cell derived neurotrophic factor are among proteins class category. And the action mechanism is anti-apoptotic. And potential benefits are reducing glutamate, excitotoxicity, controlling depression and antidepressant mechanisms, and regulating neuroplasticity. Omega-3 fatty acids. Action mechanism: anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. Potential benefits: controlling cognitive development and sleep cycles, mood changes, improving neuropsychiatric disorders such as depression and schizophrenia, and regulating neuroplasticity. And then two other ones they list are N-glycans, and that is action mechanism is anti-apoptotic, anti-inflammatory. Potential benefits: supporting neurite migration, neurite growth, and synapse formation. And then lastly is cannabidiol. And action mechanism: anticonvulsant, anti-epileptic, antidepressant, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-apoptotic. And potential benefits: reducing refractory seizure, anxiety, protein aggregation, improving motor and sensory impairment caused by ischemia, and alleviating opioid withdrawal. So that's mainly what I want to go over. It looks like there's also a number of neuroprotective agents related publications in the last 5 years and their distribution. Looks like, so they're 2020, almost nearly 800. 2021. Yeah, it looks like there's like maybe 900, 2024. And so they've got increasing number of publications regarding this topic in the last 5 years. We've kind of talked about polyphenols already. I'm not going to go over that one. But one of the things they did talk about that I don't know a lot about was this anthocyanins. I know they're from like blueberry. Anthocyanins are flavonoids with strong antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and anti-apoptotic properties. They give blue, red, or purple colors to flowers, fruits, and plants, including red cabbage, blueberries, black currants, and mulberries. Anthocyanins are water-soluble and rapidly absorbed after consumption and have neuroprotective effects in the CNS because they can cross the blood-brain barrier. Studies have demonstrated that cyanidin 3-0-glucoside, the main component of anthocyanins, has positive effects in learning and memory disorders by modulating signaling pathways effective in neurodegeneration. In addition, anthocyanins, which help prevent neurotoxicities caused by different toxic factors such as glutamate accumulation, ethanol, and hydrogen peroxide, also provide neuroprotective effects on neuronal apoptosis. A study conducted to examine the effects of anthocyanins on cognitive behaviors has shown that they eliminate cognitive deficits by regulating synaptic plasticity after preventing and clearing the accumulation of age-related toxic proteins. Anthocyanins, which have protective effects against mitochondrial oxidative stress due to their antioxidant properties, have been reported to prevent MOS, mitochondrial oxidative stress, induced apoptosis by preserving mitochondrial glutathione levels and inducing NRF2 activation. Another study showed that neuronal loss in rats with traumatic spinal cord injury was prevented by anthocyanins. As a result, anthocyanins have therapeutic and neuroprotective effects in many diseases affecting the CNS. We'll look at anthocyanins. Healthline, let's see what the Healthline says about them. Food, this, benefits, and more. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and legumes are not only rich in vitamins and minerals, but also contain a range of plant compounds that benefit your health. Anthocyanin is one such example. The antioxidant of the flavonoid family is purported to reduce inflammation and protect you from conditions like cancer, Alzheimer's disease, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. You may want to know how to get this compound in your diet. This article explains what anthocyanin is, plus its health benefits, and the foods and drinks that contain it. So what is anthocyanin? Anthocyanins are a group of antioxidants found in red, purple, and blue fruits and vegetables. They belong to the flavonoid family, and the flavonoid are the same family as antioxidants found in red and wine, tea, and dark chocolate. Flavonoids are part of a larger group of antioxidants known as polyphenols, which are believed to help prevent or treat health conditions connected to inflammation and oxidative stress. These conditions include cancer, heart disease, and age-related mental decline. Foods containing anthocyanins have been used in natural remedies for generations. Studies increasingly support their purported health benefits. Anthocyanins extracted from plants are also used as dyes, natural food colorants, and food additives. For instance, the commercial additive E163 is most commonly derived from grape skin and used to add a purple color to jam, candies, and beverages. So in summary, anthocyanins are a group of antioxidants found in red, purple, blue veggies, and fruits. They're commonly used as natural dyes, but also provide health benefits. So then it gives a list of anthocyanin-containing foods: mulberries, black chokeberries, black elderberries, black currants, sweet cherries, blackberries, lingonberries, strawberries, sour cherries, red raspberries, black grapes, plums, blueberries, black beans, red currants, red wine, and red onions. Other anthocyanin-rich foods include purple corn, pomegranate, eggplant, black carrots, red cabbage, purple cauliflower, which may provide anywhere from a few to 200 to 300 per 3.5 ounces. The anthocyanin content of these foods varies so widely because growing area, climate, season, light exposure, harvest time, and storing temperatures all affect antioxidant content. Amounts may also depend on whether the foods are fresh, frozen, or dried, the last of which typically has the lowest anthocyanin content. To maximize your intake of anthocyanins from these foods, eat them raw at their ripest if possible. So let's go to health benefits of anthocyanins. Number 1, may reduce inflammation. 2, may protect against type 2 diabetes. 3, may reduce your risk of certain cancers. 4, may improve heart health. 5, may improve your brain function. Other potential benefits: antimicrobial effects, can help fight infections such as Staphylococcus aureus bacterium. UV protection. Test tube studies suggest that anthocyanin pigments may safeguard your skin from UVB rays. And weight loss. One study in women found that those who followed diets richest in anthocyanin had significantly less body fat and belly fat than those who followed diets lowest in this compound. More research is needed. Summary: the strong antioxidant and anti-inflammatory potential of anthocyanins may benefit your brain and heart, as well as reduce your risk of type 2 diabetes and certain cancers. Yeah, so this is, anyway, I'm probably getting close to finishing this. But anyway, it gives hope to people with basically any of these neuroprotective agents can give hope to people with certain neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease, ALS, prion disease. A lot of people with mood disorders like depression have, it's kind of in my view, a neurodegenerative disease, and you're kind of helped by a lot of these different approaches or these different compounds. Some of them are natural compounds like curcumin, resveratrol, green tea. Some of them are artificial or made, and these include like SSRIs and some prescription antidepressants are less natural, but one way to get there. So anyway, I wanted to share this and for myself, possibly others, because I think there's sometimes these articles, they disappear and they're gone, and so when I'm looking for something and it's totally gone and I can't find it on the internet for some reason, now I've got a way to know how to get that information again, find it when I want to get that information. So that's kind of my that's one of the reasons I did this, and also help people with those conditions, and also with and people that want to improve mood, improve cognition, that sort of thing. I'm gonna leave it there today, and hope you have a wonderful day.